taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
I don't like that we have claws. Actually, I kind of do. What do you think? Do we take the blade or not this time? Without? Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Hello.
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello?
Oh.
Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh, God.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap.
Yeah.
Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Oh, my God. The harsh ones, the center ones, or the soft? Let's do harsh.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Uh-oh.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Jesus.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Alright. What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Jesus Christ!
Princess, if you'd like.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left. Until? It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever.
Yeah.
And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan! Let's see if we can make even more of them.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
I kind of want to keep going. Apparently, we can free her. Oh, we can leave. Just leave. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave the basement. Yeah.
Wait, that's not right. Go on.
Oh my God.
Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Yeah. Oh.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her, leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Yeah.
But this...
Oh.
We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
No.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Probably.
How surprisingly sincere.
Walks in, walks right back out.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. You just destroyed everything. I'm not gonna fix you. It's gonna be okay. I'll do my best. Oh my God. Do we just say nothing and just be like, or just say no? No. Oh my God. Oh. When everything's possible, nothing is. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Narrator's gone. I don't know where she went. Let's approach the mirror again.
You don't do this.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin. Uh-oh.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I think so. Oh, do we attack the entity or destroy your... Oh my god. See what happens to destroy our body. You raise your will to end your life, but as it bears into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Oh. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
And what if I don't? Yeah.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay, make me forget.
She
Yeah.
asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. What the fuck?
You're on a path in the woods.
The real side of the hero
And at the
starts
end of
here?
that path
What?
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
What the
it will be the end of the world.
You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1, okay. That's wild. Do I get some sort of reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
I want it now. Yes, sweet. Vive la revolution.
Spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Was in the end, I'm not sure I would call them a liar, right?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's take it this time.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Oh, maybe we can.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
The nerves are fired. Fuck you. You figure it out.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you think that? Oh, let's go with it. Yeah, it's not a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
Ab, good to see you. Toon, buddy, thank you for the 5 bits.
Don't you dare.
We are getting weirded out by this game.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Let's drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and
Thank you for the
drops to
hydrate.
floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the
Narrator's
princess face
pissed.
to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine.
Have a good night, Aurora.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I know, right? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Out there think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long you been down here? What do you say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Well, we did.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. No, but I'm sure they have the reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, I don't trust you. I'm inclined to trust them. Remain silent. Yeah.
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Try
At the
me.
end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Thank you for the hug there, Lavender.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly in the world? Do you trust me?
Revan, thank you so very much for the very kind raid there. How are you? How was the rest of the reviews? Anybody who is new here, I think everyone at this point from the channel knows who I am, but I'm Vanispheres, or Vanny for short. I'm a Final Fantasy and cooking streamer. However, today, because it is Halloween Eve, we are playing some Slay the Princess. And this game is beyond wild so far. I'm first time playing it, and it is kooky. It is weird. Gotta do some Discord things. Type, have a fun stream, sir. Thanks for the support, of course. But yeah, this game is... it's a lot. It's absolutely a lot.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Yeah.
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Yeah, what's her name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address
That's the same
me
thing
as
from
your
before.
Royal Highness.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Like, are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Mm-hmm. How would I get you out of here?
Can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think.
Oh my
she's
god, are we gonna
suggesting.
cut her arm off like in Saw?
She is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, how long have you been down here
Too
for?
long.
Okay.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
So we've slayed her before. Do we examine the chains, or do we keep her locked down here so we get to know each other better? What are we thinking, folks? 2 or 3? Giggity. All right. Get to know each other then.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Oof.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, let's get you out of here. Examine the chains, or I made my choice. I'm locking you in the locking her in the basement.
Just keep open mind.
Do we try to get her out of here? Do we lock her in the basement? Let's see if we regret this.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Oh, I very much am, yes.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
So plan to lock her down here. Oh, that's relief. I was afraid I already committed to not slaying her. Yeah, let's lock her down here.
Death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Uh-oh.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
No.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds
Oh, God.
terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece.
Oh, no.
I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
All it does is ease my guilty conscience, so that's all you want. You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. Or do we just ignore her and be like, nah, we're fine? Let's do this. Let's go dumb.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Oh my God.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake
Oh,
in the middle of the night to silence
no.
in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
What could possibly go wrong? Exactly.
The basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
But she didn't kill me.
Where is she?
Oh God.
Helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble
Oh,
to your feet.
no.
As the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb,
Not my
and
toes.
then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
We're gonna have some police to send my way to Lavender. Please support him, please.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps
Oh
closer,
God.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe
Oh
I
no.
can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh my God. Greetings everyone, 'tis I, Myth. So we have tried a couple of different things so far. First of all, hello there, Myth. How are you doing today? we did the most direct thing, which was we just walked right up to her and just went stabs and decided to just live for eternity in that cabin. And we did a second one where we basically were just trying to escape constantly, and then we basically just die in front of like a weird arm monster version of her. And mythical force, I love that. And now we just died because we basically took the coward's choice and didn't want to kill her. Chapter 2. Oh my god, it's still going.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh my god.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
Oh.
And in the basement of that cabin is a prince. You're here to slay him.
And end of the world, yep. So proper introductions though. My name is Vanispheres, or Vanny for short. I'm a Final Fantasy and cooking streamer. However, because it is October, we have been playing horror games all month. And so we've done some Silent Hill 2. We did the Alan Wake 2 DLC, The Lake House. We've done some Mortuary's Assistant. And now we're playing Slay the Princess. And we'll end the night tonight with a bit more Mortuary's Assistant. So that's a little bit about me. As much as you're comfortable sharing, tell us about yourself. Garrett Tepper says it's a deja vu. But I died. Even a very interesting game, and I really love the message it tries to deliver. I'm invested. I'm 100% invested in this. I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid now. Ooh.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Shit.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Indeed. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Yeah.
Those are two very different
As a fellow who enjoys
questions,
wide variety of
fine.
media,
I'll
games being the
indulge
focus
you
of
if
that.
that's what it takes
Don't
to
you care
get
for visual
into
novels, but this one really grabbed. Big same. I don't normally do visual novels either. Like I said,